I think, this season alone, we see an increase of just, the plants look more dialed in, the quality looks a lot better, the flowers are looking riper. It's just overall peak health compared to last year during that season when we had a lot more colder water coming through the city. BioTherm team was very self-explanatory, very transparent. They kept up with us every step of the way. Not only was they emailing us, but they also did site visits as well. My name is Brian Lewis. I'm the cultivation manager here at Sinse Cannabis in St. Louis, Missouri. This is an indoor marijuana grow. Here we're growing cannabis. We're maxed out about 28,000 square feet of flowering canopy. We do have an additional 4,000 of vegging canopy as well. We roughly grow about anywhere between 32 strains at this facility alone. Between all three facilities that we do have, we're probably roughly about 57 to 60 strains. So this is our irrigation room here. This is where all the magic happens. Of course, the water comes into the main line. It gets processed through all our filters, our water softener, and then it comes into our BioTherm heater before it goes to our RO membranes. Our BioTherm skid then heats it up before it gets processed through the RO skid. After the RO skid, it gets dumped into our 5,500-gallon stock tanks. Behind me is our two 5,500-gallon stock tanks. We hold about 11,000 gallons at a time. That is after it gets heated up through the BioTherm skid and processed through the RO system. Usually water comes in about 48 degrees. It comes in about 4.2 gallons a minute. With the BioTherm attachment, we're looking about 67 degree water, and it's coming in about 8.0 gallons a minute. When the water's very cold, it kind of shocks and stunts the plants. When the water's warm, it can constantly keep up that transpiration and keep the plants growing at minimal health. In here, this is our flower 4 room. This is one of our many flower rooms we have here on site. This is the benefits of, actually having warm water and that peak health inside of our plants. With the water being a lot warmer, you're starting to see peak health out of the plant. When it's a lot colder, the plants are not taking it as easy. They're not transpiring as much. It really shocks the plants a lot. So I do agree. I think we are seeing a lot better of a product currently right now with benefits of everything, not only just dialing in the grow, but also having that BioTherm attachment, making sure that we're having really warm water, making sure we have that consistent flow. And it's not only beneficial for the water skid, it's also beneficial for this room too. This room runs off a flow rate as well. And so, as long as we have the warmer water, the faster it flows. What we're mainly seeing right now actively is we're seeing an increased time for our stock tanks to get filled up, and it's been very beneficial to actually keep stock tanks filled, especially during these colder seasons. As the water's very cold, it's a lot harder to process the RO membranes, which means it's filling up at a really reduced flow rate. So yeah, with this system, it's been kicking. My main advice, I would say, listen to the plants, actively watch the plants, see what the plants want, see what they need. You might want to go ahead and look into something like BioTherm and get your water up, get your temperature back up, and that way you're having maximum health and you're hitting that peak quality of flower. As the BioTherm skid came in, all we had to do was uncrate it, roll it into the location we want it, and just set it up right there. It's very simple, very user-friendly. I think it's been very self-explanatory, very simple. We called up BioTherm, they came out, they checked out our system, they gave us a nice quote. They was very transparent and they walked us through every step of the way.